This week on Cars, final 2009 car sales numbers are in, and as expected, the news is not good. We'll show you the kind of cars Bono wants you to drive, and Cadillac gets a slap and a kiss from Consumer Reports. The final sales reports for 2009 are in, and for the auto industry, it was a year best forgotten. A story as tragic as any Oprah Book Club selection, 2009 will forever be known as the year of the carpocalypse. But be that as it may, one company, Subaru, actually came out looking like a champ, with sales 15% higher than in 2008. Kia and Hyundai also posted single-digit gains over the prior year, while everyone else was feeling pain ranging from mild to bring on the morphine. Of the European brands, VW and Audi suffered the least, with 4.34% and 5.75% declines respectively. The best performing American brand was Ford, down just 14%. Understandably, the biggest losers were the brands with the bleakest futures. Hummer sales were off a whopping 67%, Saturn by a distressing 61%, and Saab by a, wow, this isn't going to help us attract a buyer, 59%. On the plus side, sales for December rebounded strongly for most companies. Kia and Hyundai were up more than 40% over December 2008, and Buick, Ford, Toyota, and Subaru posted increases of more than 30%. At the corporate level, only Chrysler and GM were down for the month at 3.66% and 6.07% respectively. With the auto industry seemingly on the road to recovery, goggle-wearing U2 frontman Bono has stepped up with some advice on how to give cars more sex appeal. In his New York Times column, the Irish rocker expresses disappointment that family sedans no longer have as much style, grace, and humor as cars produced in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. He points the finger at design by committee, saying rarely does majority rule produce something of beauty. We're in agreement so far. Bono goes on to suggest putting international design superstars such as Mark Newson, Frank Gehry, and Johnny Ive to the task of designing cars. Sounds like a good idea initially, but Newson and Gehry have already done automotive design studies that, to be polite, we would best describe as bold and unique rather than beautiful. And if, like Johnny Ive, you've already designed the iPod, iMac, and iPhone, well, how hard can it be to design an iCar? To illustrate, we've had our own artists do a couple of what-if renderings. This is what we envisioned for Newson. This is Mr. Gehry's. And of course, this could be the revolutionary iCar. Call me crazy, but maybe it would be better to just let car designers design cars without so much help from MBAs, bean counters, product designers, and even the occasionally nutty, if talented, musician. Just a thought. And finally, in a Consumer Reports test of luxury sedans, the Cadillac CTS outscored the Acura RL, Mercedes-Benz E350, Audi A6, and Lincoln MKS to take top place in the competition. Unfortunately for Cadillac, the publication still doesn't recommend the CTS, again, its winner, due to what it describes as below average reliability. Ouch! Love you, Cadillac. Mean it. It just goes to show that in this day and age, everyone is playing to a really tough crowd, and you've got to bring your A game every single time. That's my 2 cents. I'm Emil Bure on Cars.